Hello everyone, welcome to Tony Talks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me from. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your like. And if you're a new subscriber here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on our videos. Yes, let's dive into this. Today's video is good. Watch it right now. Thank you. Till I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Is an antihistamine. It is used, it's an anti-allergy as well. With the grams, because I heard about grams, the highest dose you can give for diphenhydramine is 100 milligrams, and that's when we use it in psychiatry. So, but when you use it as an antihistamine for allergies, you use up to like 50 milligrams. For somebody to have grams, you know the difference between milligrams and grams. So for somebody to have grams of diphenhydramine, that is poison.
Yes, and that was go on.
They gave it. They injected that into him to poison him, and there's no way that can be metabolized. So that on its own is going to destroy the liver first. So if they found that in his liver at that grams level, they poisoned him. And I remember when the police came out to give their presentation the first time, they talked about midazolam. Midazolam is a medication, it's one of the benzodiazepines that is used for sedation in surgery. When we use it for surgery, you use it to paralyze the patient. So when that was found in Muhbad, when the police came out to say they found midazolam, they found rosefin, they found tetanus toxoid at that initial time, that was when they would have known that this boy was poisoned, was injected with those drugs. Because no pharmacy will sell midazolam over the counter. It's not even something you prescribe. It's specifically used in the OR for minor surgeries. Thank you. I'll be going down because I'll be getting ready for work.
Please don't go down first. Let me quickly just repeat it so I can keep record it for myself. I bet no verse. I learned a lot. Don't be upset, ma. Please explain it again. Thank you. I'm very sorry, ma. Please, ma.
Okay. Are you talking about the midazolam or we're talking about the diphenhydramine?
Everything you've explained now, the way you beautifully explained it. Thank you.
Okay. Diphenhydramine is an antihistamine and it's also an anti-allergist. For instance, if somebody is having an allergic reaction, you can give that person diphenhydramine up to 50 milligrams. It's very drowsy. It causes sleepiness. The only time we use diphenhydramine in high doses of 100 milligrams is like in psychiatry. When somebody is very agitated, so you want to calm that person down. And sometimes you also use it for when you want to like counter some other medications, which the list is going to be too much for me to mention here. So for the lab to say they found grams of diphenhydramine in the liver, it shows it was poison. Because there's no way, it doesn't come in grams, it comes in milligrams. And we all know the difference between milligrams and grams. Milligrams are very tiny. It's just like centimeter, and in the medication side is when it say milligrams, it's very minute. So when somebody's system, if they found grams of diphenhydramine, it means it was injected on purpose to kill that individual. That is one. Then I take you guys back to the initial presentation by the police when Muhbad died, that they found the initial findings. They found a tetanus toxoid, they found the midazolam, and then they found rocephin. The midazolam, otherwise known as Vased, is only used in the operating room, in the OR, where they use it to put the patient to sleep before the anesthesia. So when they found that, that was the initial time I started thinking there's something more to this. Who gave them midazolam? No pharmacy dispenses it. It's not a prescription drug. It has been taken out of the market for a long time. And the metabolism of midazolam is rapid. It goes straight. So if Muhbad has been given that medication to paralyze him, of course he can't fight the intruders. That one alone will kill him. They didn't mention the grams or milligrams of midazolam they found in his system, but finding grams of diphenhydramine in an individual, that is poison.
Exactly.
It's toxicity. So that alone could kill him because it will depress his respiration. So what they did to him was respiratory depression. They depressed his respiration.
This is exactly what killed the boy. Exactly.
So that he cannot breathe.
This is just the same. This is.
I'm surprised at what Nigerian doctors are doing. They should be able to bring up all these findings, the little findings from what was found in this boy. So even this lab.
Question, real quick. Yeah. You are a nurse. You are a nurse, or what's your profession? Everybody knows.
Okay. I'm a nurse practitioner and a clinical specialist.
Thank you. So much. Rhino.
Okay, no, but okay, let us do some work. Okay, now could we say probably the reason why these pathologists and the medicals are unable to detect this dosage of this particular medication, though it was stated there, okay, I think in thousands, right, in grams. So that means, I mean, it's a dosage. Could it be because of the decomposition, the time frame? Could that cause any effect to this, the time it was buried and the time it was exhumed? Could that cause any?
It has nothing to do with the time he was buried. If they found that in a system after 9 months, that shows that the liver was shattered.
Okay.
So time of burial or time of exhumption doesn't really matter.
Exactly. As long as it was.
So the Lagos state government already tied themselves for them to investigate who poisoned him.
Okay, now we are trying to get a lawyer in the USA or even get a police involved to first of all confirm that this result, because we have tried to check, we have put side by side the usual demo result of this place NMS. It doesn't match with this particular one. This one is just like something that someone just forged and do. I will know this is a crime if that was the case. So we're trying to investigate this particular result in the USA. Do you have any information how to go about that, or do you live in the USA?
I live in the US, but in California. So if we can get like lawyers in the East Coast, because the lab is in Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. Like, the East Coast and the West Coast, they all do their things differently. If it were to be in the West Coast, I would have even written a petition to the council. So what we can do, we'll look for lawyers that are in the East Coast that could present, because it's possible that even the lab did not send them these results. So it now becomes Lagos State versus the lab. And that's exactly what we want to do. We want to put Lagos State in front of this for them to know that this is fraud, a whole state committing fraud. So the lab has to also free themselves from this. If they have maybe some staff that are involved in this, then that staff will go to jail for that.
That's what we want. And so everybody in the house, it's up to us right now to investigate this particular. And we also have Karimo in the USA.
Babariano.
Carry more to
one thing. One thing.
Thank you so much.
One thing.
Thank you so much, Tribe of Judah. Thank you so
It's okay.
much,
She's
ma'am.
one of us. It's okay. She's every one of us. We are doing great. I mean, don't.